Welcome back, everyone. Spring is here, and that gives us all the belief that we have a green thumb.
Yeah, I wish. But when the going gets rough, we turn to Dewan Young-Smith of Floradayleaf to make sure our plants are healthy, looking good, and, well, more importantly, alive. Welcome back in.
Thank you.
Yes, these are gorgeous. We're embracing it. We're hoping for some sunshine soon. So tell us what we need to do to prepare for the spring.
Preparing for the spring is always a challenge because it's early right now and we always have to be prepared for these late frost and sometimes windy days as well. And when that happens, we want to make sure that we have frost cloth or some other breathable fabric to protect our new fresh blooms that we have on our plants.
Okay, frost cloth, where do you get that?
You can get it at your local garden center and things like that. And you can also order it online, readily available usually. And some people use other things that they have at home.
Okay, very good. Not too heavy, very good.
But breathable.
Breathable,
Yes.
very good. Okay, so we are looking at, as we mentioned, the most beautiful flowers of spring. What are the best ones? Let's go through the table.
So I always like to pick plants that are going to really withstand the temperatures, like cold temperatures at night, and then also the warm temperatures in the day, because that's what we really deal with during the spring. So today we brought daffodils, we have tulips, and really daffodils are that really just signify spring is here. It's arrived, right? They just pop up everywhere. So we have daffodils, we have tulips, we have other types of daffodils here. Then we also have some beautiful Lenten roses, which are just really, really, really pretty. Love the cold temperatures and take those low cold temperatures, as I was saying. And then also we have ivy and ground covers like lamium and moss and even some dwarf mondo grass that really just tough it out.
Okay.
All right, I know you have some watering tips for spring. We're gonna pull those up and walk us through those, if you will.
Yeah, so with watering, we always want to think about in the spring, typically about every 2 to 3 days, depending on the temperatures. And then also, as it gets warm, and that's the challenge with spring, is that it'll be cool one day and the next day it'll be super, super hot. So whenever that happens, you want to make sure that you're increasing that watering, and it could be even daily.
Okay, and you say water in the morning, it allows, or night, because it allows for maximum
absorption.
Interesting.
Yeah, so we don't want that water just being soaked up into the atmosphere.
Yes,
due to
very
the sun,
true.
or even scorching the leaves.
Okay, well, speaking of that, I'm jumping to a personal question. I have a fiddle leaf fig at home, and if you have one too, you know how hard it is to work with. I'm trying my best. My leaves started turning brown on the edges. What's happening? I lost a leaf too.
She cried.
Yeah, so fiddle leaf figs have a name for being very hard and sometimes dramatic, but I feel like once you have them in the right light, then after that it's all about watering. So I wonder if it's a little bit dry, and then I always like to ask my clients what changed from before.
Well,
So what did you do that was different?
I might have gone out of town for a couple days.
And so that happens a lot. And so sometimes you'll see some changes where maybe you got a little off schedule and it didn't quite like it, and especially if it's a really big one or something like that. I have about 6 ficus, and I like to keep them on a pretty consistent schedule.
Okay.
Well, I think we just got a little snippet of how you work with your clients right there in action, but tell us more about the work you do.
So at Floradayleaf, it was really just created to help people get the most out of their spaces. We work with residential spot bases, commercial spaces, and then we also really just like to transform, create, and elevate those spaces, is what we say, with our custom planters and container gardens. And we use our design plans to help detail what our clients' needs are. In that, we also like to use our local growers and nurseries and things like that to fulfill those design plans and fulfill those installations.
We're looking at your work, and it's absolutely stunning. You just really have an eye of putting it all together so beautifully.
Thank you.
Question. What are some good, I know we're talking about outdoor spring plants, but what about indoor plants? What about, maybe some that don't need a lot of sunlight, maybe low maintenance?
So I like to say that my top ones are going to be that ZZ and the Sansevieria, or aka snake plant, that we all love. They're known for taking low light, but they also take medium light and will thrive, right? But one of them that I'm really starting to like as well is the Aglaonema. I think that it's also pretty. It's a little bit more lush, but also will withstand that lower light and thrive, not a whole lot of watering, so pretty low maintenance as well.
Okay. Talk about the benefits outside of the obvious beauty that flowers and plants bring. Why should we have them?
I mean, curb appeal. I mean, they really just make us feel good. They really complete our spaces. They fulfill those corners. We don't want to put them too far into corners where they're not getting any light, but they really just complete our spaces, make everybody feel good, and they just really add that little check mark at the end to make everything nice and finished.
Fresh air in the house too, right?
Yes,
yes, for
Martha
sure.
Stewart would
Yes.
say the exact same thing. Thank you,
you so
girl.
much.
Appreciate you.
Schedule your design consultation and check out their projects online. Visit floradaleaf.com to get started.